what's up guys? Long time no see. We're gonna do some challenger games and I'll showcase you Hecarim with the new build I'm running. Hecarim, I mean I have 2000, 3000 something like that games on him. My most played champion after Uri definitely. And I even got challenger with him a couple years ago. I think the time when Uri was permabanned, I just had nothing else to play. And he's just pretty good with the itemization right now. Just slightly works, because I'm considering that I have nothing left to play that I like to play in my champion pool. Stuff like Shyvana Mordekaiser has been pretty much nerfed to the ground this season. They made farming quite bad, and if you don't play a champion like Hecarim that can still gank, counter gank respectfully and snowball himself a bit while influencing lanes a bit more, you just don't get to play the game. Because ganking junglers will keep up with you, it takes a long time to clear camps, it takes a long time to counter jungle. You don't have as many options, it's mostly just playing for your lanes, getting the objectives and trying to scale for team fights. And you might ask yourself, why did I start bot lane level Caitlyn Lux? I mean, shouldn't you be petting into Caitlyn Lux? This lane is really strong. And there are a couple reasons. So first of all, Ivan will assume that I'm starting top lane because I have this lane. He's thinking that, yeah, surely Hecarim will just start top lane and pet into Caitlyn Lux, right? And because I'm hiding my start and I have a ward placed here, I can deny the Ivan invade. The thing about Ivan is that if he's playing against Hecarim Uri champions like that, most Ivan players will just try to steal a buff in order to delay your level 4 so that you're not able to skill your E on both Hecarim and Uri. And I can also waste his time, which we ended up doing. He came here, he threw a Q, we ended up pinging it out because I saw the ability, and now he's behind. And another thing is that when Ivan does this, even if he successfully steals the buff, he puts himself behind because of the way the champion works. He's gonna waste a smite to steal your buff, and he's gonna delay the tap on his camps, so he will never be able to get level 4 at the scuttle camp if he doesn't invade like that, which, you know, can impact the game somewhat. And you'll see what I mean later. And another thing was that I have Ezreal and Karma on the enemy side, so it's not 100% that I'm gonna get per. Like, sure, it's possible, but if Ezreal and Karma play better, which they did, then I'm winning the lane and getting per. So now if I was petting this color camp, I'll have to contest it with Ivan. Now, of course, you can still pet into that lane and go around, go for the other scar whenever you have enough time. It's not a big deal like that. But still, I don't get anything from petting to bot lane in a game like this, because I'd rather get all of my camps and I will not steal it. So now, like I said, Ivan is stuck level 3, he could be level 4, but he didn't invade. And he's trying to fight, and he doesn't get to hit the Q on me. Now, if he hits the Q on me, I still get a Scar Grab and I probably end up running away. Because then Yone would get a free jump on me and I take some extra damage. But I ended up taking a fight, just focusing the Ivan, finish him with an EQ. Pressing those for AD, I also have Water Walking. I just think Water Walking is strong in general, because objectives are extremely important right now. That gives you more chances of getting them, more chances of getting some early ganks. League is a very snowball game, regardless. I just ended up outplaying that, and we kill everybody. I go for the other Scuttle Crab, and I will advise you something. So, let's say I'm Uri here. Since I'm already ahead, my growth is gonna respawn now, so I can go for another full clear, then go for the dragon or something, potentially, right? But on Hecarim specifically, since he's a tier champion, you want to get your tier before you go into your second rotation. Always, always. It doesn't matter if it's a bit slower to take these camps. At least I'm gonna be on the map with the gold spent, and my clear is gonna be quite fast simply because of the Warhammer that I'm going to buy. I'm just gonna point that out because you want the tier, because this is gonna make a potential 2-minute difference between your Muramana spike, which can influence, especially getting the dragon or whatnot. So now I have the tier, I wait for my Lux to come back from base, I wait for my Azir to shove, and I get the Drake. If you just autopilot pet into these camps, you don't really provide anything. I'm also sort of like pressuring enemy bot lane a bit right now. It's not like I would be hitting level 6 from these camps either. So just pick up the dragon, extremely important. You can easily solo it with Hecarim. at level 5 anyway, 3 points in Q. Alex ends up losing flash, but that's on her. I was just crossing a bit since enemy bot didn't have flashes, so it was worth trying. I knew where Ivan was, so I knew that I will come there faster, because he was trying to contest the dragon and he failed. Just to pull it a bit, and now we are farming some camps. I can cover the mid wave, it's gonna hit my Q stacks and then run into the Scuttle Crab. As far as the build goes, I'm going to rush Black Cleaver into Muramana and then just buy situational mythics. Usually a tank mythic is pretty good on Hecarim because you already get so much damage from Cleaver and Muramana. The thing about Cleaver on Hecarim is that the item just got a lot of buffs and it gives him haste, AD, HP. It's just a really well-rounded item and it allows you to go for more powerful mythics because the AD mythics right now for Hecarim aren't quite amazing. Like Radiant Virtue, Jackshaw, they're usually better, so you'll just round out the build with damage with Black Cleaver. If you rush Muramana, you have to go in Genius Hunter to get it at a reasonable time. So Black Cleaver Rush just makes the build a lot more viable. You get a Black Cleaver, you're strong early, really strong early at the one item spike. Then you transition to the Muramana scaling, then you complement it with the tank mythic, and it just ends up being a really good build. I had to pause that to explain a bit. Go for a gank on Irelia, the guy just overextended. And my bottom is losing a bit. I was trying to get the gold off the Ivan there, but he ended up happening. Also, I remember this fight. Unfortunately, my Azir went back in and gave Yone a try. Otherwise, I can just finish the Yone off and then if the fight is bad, I can simply ulti out. But I ended up ulting on him, getting Ivan shielded and I barely get away, which ended up almost being super bad. Because of that triumph on Yone. Azir even had flash, he could have flashed, he literally walked into Karma and Ivan for no reason. Now, these guys, I mean, surely didn't expect me to be here. They kind of burger flipped it, so I ended up getting a double kill. I'll be honest, I got pretty lucky this game. But the game is still close, like gold is even, their team scales really well. Yone being fed early game is really massive with an Ivan and Karma. Ivan Yone is an extremely powerful combo. If you get ahead with it, it's almost pretty much a guaranteed win because you're going to win every fucking skirmish. You can win 2v3s even. Very powerful, you pretty much make the Yone unkillable, and at that point, if you focus the Ivan, then Yone kills you. If you don't kill Ivan, then Yone is unkillable. It's pretty much unbearable. We end up getting some shutdown there, and we kind of flip it a bit here. I was close to dying, but not that close. I had W up with steel caps. I ended up using flash and ult. And sadly, because of how my mid and bot lane played, I have to give up this dragon. That's alright, because at least we got the first one, so they are not staking it, and I can just do something on the other side of the map. Kill Irelia, get a herald. And we know that Ivan was bot lane, so I can just go for this Irelia. Yone is on the other side, what is he gonna do? He doesn't even ult. I'm not just ulting at max range, kill this guy, no flash, gives no gold, counter jungle a bit, and as long as you pay attention to what items Yone has, you should be fine. He's not very strong right now. He's sitting on some gold from the last fight, farming, whatever, and we just end up killing him. I mean, it's a Q stack, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, Ronaldo. And that's insanely good for us, because we are getting full plates on me, full plates on Azir, we're breaking the mid tower, so we have more access to their camps, more pressure on side lanes. Mid tower early game is very important in solo queue. You know, it's the classic thing, opens up the map and easy counter jungle on the Raptors. So I can simply buy my mana build. And I don't have it stacked, but it's just simply because I'm fed. Still, it gives you so much AD. So it's not a bad thing. Right now it's 74 AD. There's a huge amount of AD. Once you stack it, you're pretty much done. So right now, all you have to think about is don't throw your lead. You have 1k gold shutdown, stack your pet, stack your Muramana, and just wait for the dragons. If I flip it, the game is really bad. Like here, I know it's not a flip because this guy was by himself. And I'm strong, I have every cooldown up. There. Alright, let's have a look at this. So I end up getting his summoner spells. But what we have to pay attention to is Yone is coming, and if he ultis me and I get chain CC and damage with no cooldowns, then I'll die. So right now I'm spacing away from the Yone. I'm trying to not give a Yone an opportunity to just ult me. So I'm making him think that he can't ult me right now. And I'm gonna use this brush with the pet movement speed to go back on Ezreal. And after the shield expires on Ezreal, because I will use it quite poorly here, then I can kill him with my E through Yone CC, because my E is an auto attack. If Yone CCs me, I still kill the Ezreal and then the fight is fine. As you can press R and so on. If Ezreal leaves, and then even if he's like 10 life, he can still hit me with the Yone and Ivern, and then I can potentially die. But this way I don't allow Yone any opportunity if he wants to chain CC me right away. And then I'm not even using R or whatever, it looked really easy, but I'm telling you there's a window for enemies to kill you in a situation like that, so you don't have to look like a fucking noob and give them 1k gold. But it's alright because I'll give them 1k gold here. So I'm just waiting for the raptors, and I'll just probably reset so I can buy some more items. I'll get tanky buying some Frozen Heart or Jackshaw components. But this Lux is really trying to hurt it. That one ends up stopwatching. Aurelia moves in as well. I didn't expect her to come here, and then she gets 1k gold. So we still end up giving 1k gold, and my entire team dies. I don't know why Lux insisted on that. Really bad play. Because I kept going back and forth. I was like, guys, let's not end this. And yeah, they still ended up doing it. We got baited by the stopwatch. Here I just bought a Warden's Mail because they have 3 auto attackers with 2 enchanters. It's basically a full AD team. There's no reason not to have Steel Caps and Warden's Mail. And I'm gonna go for a Jackshaw. Just so I can get my mythic power, and they still have a lot of magic. So magic damage on pretty much all 5 champions. Even Yone does a lot of magic damage. And Jackshaw is gonna cover that. The Michael Jackson item, because you get a lot of magic resist from it by default, not just the armor. So you don't need to buy any MR item. It just reduces a lot of damage from the team composition. We got the dragon, and now like I said, I'm concerned about stacking my Muramana, because once I complete the Muramana, guys, I'm Thanos. The game is GG. With how fed I am, of course their team is quite strong into Hecarim in my opinion. Hecarim really hates enchanters. And even a champion like Yone that can just perma-knock you up while being durable. But with the lead I have, you simply become a stat checker. Hecarim scales really well with these items nowadays. The Black Cleaver buff. Muramana is more efficient on him than it used to be, like shorter Q cooldown, higher AD ratios. Yeah, I'm just like looking for something because I know that if I enter the fight I have Muramana stack. I'm just trying to stack the Q on the minions. But Fiora ends up doing a really weird teleport, like it doesn't make any fucking sense. So I'm trying to help her a little here. I don't even have my Q stacks anymore. I just end up like maybe thinking I can ulti through them, but think about it, is it really worth it? Like what would I get? I would have to ulti in their tower range. And it's like enchanters and Ezreal Karma Dev Samza. Of course, just start out whatever without wasting the R, it's not a big deal. Control your demons, guys. I could have even potentially lost the Baron here, depending on how things go, if I just went in with R. And then we get a much better opportunity, where I still have some Q stacks, and I'm entering this fight with Q stacks while these guys are overextending. Low HP I rely into my turret, and Yone is inside. And yeah, Yone has TP, but this spell, 4 seconds to channel, his entire team is going to die before he TPs. He doesn't have enough time to react. Like, TP is just a bait spell in a situation like that. So we can just kill the Ivern. Irelia dies as well. The guys are desperate to try and something, especially after this guy went 0-5 early game. And we just clean up with the second rotation of E. And that's Nash. And that's pretty much game over. G fucking G. I know my team didn't perform amazing. I feel I got a 1 or 2 solo kills early, got lucky, still fell behind in CS. Azir got a bit gapped after I gave him the lead at level 4 and Bottom just got sold, so it wasn't the easiest game. They definitely don't have a bad, turbo bad comp or anything, just that I got ahead. And here's the highlight of the game. Just started to fight people, I have the Jack to spike. And we just out-sustain them. Did I get a Jack to proc on 4 people? How much healing? Almost 600 healing. Considering they have healing reduction. Boom, GG. Holy fuck. Pentakill. Chills. Of course I'm gonna go Frozen Heart next. It's just pretty much a full AD auto-taking team. Really hurts Irelia especially. But even the Ezreal with crit build. Yone of course. And it gives you more damage and more amount. So let's have a look. I get 50 AD and 87 physical damage. And now I'm going to get 60 AD. And the damage scales with AD. So let's wait for my home guard to expire. So quite a bit of physical damage on the Muramana itself as well. A decent amount of damage. And I'm gonna go for a Shojin last. It's just an inexpensive, strong Ladium item. This guy's gonna make me a helicopter. And the reason I went for Juncture, even though I don't think it's a very good item on Hecarim, is because I plan to build Frozen Heart into this team, so it's gonna scale well with their resists. And also, because their team is sustained, I actually have time to stake this item. Now, I think Radiant Virtue is better in most games, because you don't take super long fights on Hecarim, and this item has been pretty nerfed. Radiant is just a strong item. And another item that I might show you guys in another video is Gordinker Hecarim. It's also pretty good because Gordinker got buffed. Like when you buy it as a third item after this Black Cleaver Muramana core, you're gonna get extra HP. And then since you have so much damage, the Omni Vamp is actually valuable, especially if you can hit multiple targets, melees and so on. I like it quite a bit. And now it's pretty much Scooby-Doo helicopter. Oompa Loompa Low. Oompa Loompa Low. We just don't even take damage at this point. They are so weak, nobody has penetration. The enchanters don't matter because I can just fucking kill them. And we can also get an Ocean Soul at worst. Yeah, you just kill them in their turrets. That's it, lads. Just gonna end the game now. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll try to post more. Let me know what you would like to see. More live, more replays, more Udi. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Love you guys, you're an amazing community. Awesome boys. See ya.